Welcome back, guys. Today we will look at a practice problem using dictionaries. So, the problem states that we have to write a program that gets a number as an input and prints its corresponding word as output. So, we have a set of conditions. What we should do is ask the user to press 1 to start and 0 to stop. That is, if we press 0, the program will stop. That is, it will end, and 1 it will continue or it will start. Receiving input from the user as number. Receive input from the user as a number. Single digit number should be received from the user as a input. Then use a dictionary to map the key and value. Example, this is one example. Then print the output and go back and again ask if the program should start or stop. So it will come back here and ask for stop or start, and this will continue as long as the user press 1, and if the user press 0 it will stop and end the program. So another condition is the number must be between 0 and 9. So let's see how we are going to solve the problem. Let's first create a variable, say input. So we specified that the number must be within 0 and 9. Now let's use a while loop. So after the while loop, we have a condition saying IO is equal to 1. If IO is equal to 1, as long as the IO is equal to 1, the while loop will continue. If it is not equal to 1, that is, if the IO is equal to 0, then the loop will break and comes out of the code. Now here we are getting the input from the user for IO, that is start 1 and stop 0. Now we will check if IO is equal to 0, then break. If else, if IO is greater than 1, let's say we give a value of 10, then it will print invalid and sets IO back to 0. It sets the IO back to 1 and continue, which means goes back here and gets input again. And else, that is, if IO is 1, that is the condition for else. So if IO is 1, we will get input from the user, a single digit number, and the number must be within 0 to 9. You should remember that, and we store it in a variable called no. Now I already wrote a dictionary and saved it so that we can use it now. So this is the dictionary where key is the number and value is the word associated with it. We are using the number as a string because the input function gives a string and not an integer. That's why we are using the key as a string. Now that we have a dictionary, So this one, enter number between 0 to 9 is the default value if the value is greater than 9. Otherwise, it gets the value from the dictionary and prints the word here. Now, after this, we will print. I think we don't need a continue here. Let me check. If there is any other, we will add a continue there. So first, it says number must be within 0 to 9 and ask for 1 or 0. We will print 1. I mean, we will input 1. So it asks enter a single digit number. Let's say 4 and press enter. We get output as 4. Next, let's say 1 and 7. So we get 7 as an answer. Next, let's say 6. We get invalid as an answer because start or stop, we have only 1 and 0 as the option. We give a number which is greater than 1, so we get invalid as an answer. Now let's say 0 and press enter. The program stops. This is the program. Pause the video and try to understand. If you have any doubts, you can ask them in the comments. So now I'm gonna give you one more problem. This one you are going to do it yourself. I will not be posting the solution in YouTube, but if you need the solution, you can check out our Instagram page for the solution. So the question is, use dictionary to receive input from the user as a number, but this time the number is a sequence of digits. Example 1258, and translate each number to words. Print the word associated with every single number. Example of output is, if the number is 1258, then you should print 1258. If it is 1597, then you are going to print 1697 and 1697 as words. Use this dictionary to do the same. So the concept is pretty much the same, but here we are using a sequence of number instead of a single digit number. Also remember, you are going to print only the word associated with every single digit and not the number as a whole. If you can complete the problem, send me a picture of the program in Instagram. Thank you for watching the video. Do like, share and subscribe to Supporting Tech.